What's up, guys? Mike from Battling Dad Bod. Wanted to do another video for you guys. One of the things that been on my mind recently, just been so important for anybody, for no matter what stage you're in, is the importance of sleep. We talked about the first video, like the importance of fitness and staying physically active, and how like you need to make that a priority, right? You need to make sleep a priority, right? Everybody who's been in the gym will tell you you don't grow while you're in the gym, right? You grow while you're sleeping. That's when you recover. That's when you rebuild. So the sleep portion is so important. Working out is only one section of it, right? Like you have a number of sections. Your big three are what you eat, what you put into your body, your workouts, what you do, right? What you do with your body, how you try to grow your body. And the other one is your sleep, how you recover, how you rest. Huge for mental health, for hormone levels, for stress levels. You know, you've woken up, I'm sure, plenty of times having 4 or 5 hours sleep, not enough sleep, and you're irritable, you're cranky, you don't have the same drive, right? One of the ways to get going to the gym is to be in the mental state where you feel confident that you can go into the gym. If you're running on 4 or 5 hours sleep a night, you're going to be exhausted. Like by the end of your day, even by the middle of your day, you're going to be shot. You're not going to have any drive. You're not going to have that mental, that mental fortitude to like push through and actually do it. Or you might for a little bit, but anybody that's ever been sleep deprived, it compounds, right? Like you're short an hour one night, the next night you're short another hour. Like you can't just sleep in till 10 o'clock on a weekend and catch that up. It's not how sleep works. Like you need to be consistently getting, anywhere about 7 hours, 7 to 8 hours, they say, right? So I know it myself, it's super true, super true. If I go to want to plan my next day, this is what I'm doing at the gym, this is what I'm going to do, like I'm going to lift this, I'm going to target this. If I get bad sleep, by the time I get to the gym, like that urge for me to be like, screw it, like maybe I won't go, or like, I'll do 2 sets instead of 3, or like, I just won't even do that exercise. Like I want to take shortcuts. I'm just not there. I'm not there mentally because I'm just exhausted. And it's the complete opposite when I get to sleep. When I get to sleep, I wake up and I'm like, yes, like I can do this, and like I'm a physical education teacher for elementary school. I do that and I teach health, right? And I teach health for middle school. But running around playing like tag all day with kids, it's exhausting and it's fun. It's great. It's good for like cardio, right? It's good to keep me young, but it doesn't work out my body in the way that I want to work out. It's not a muscular workout, right? It's a cardio workout. And so I have to have something left in the tank to go to the gym after work or do these little micro workouts that I was talking about in my first video. It's like what I'm doing here. And if I have a poor sleep the night before, especially if I have like 2 or 3 nights of poor sleep, like the kids are up or whatever life throws at you, instead of me coming down and doing a micro workout, I'm like, I'll just watch the game recap on my phone. I'll just like hang and like relax. And like, that's the difference between being productive and not being productive, right? And it starts with your mental state. And like, that is directly tied to your sleep. Like I can't emphasize enough how important sleep is. And I know you guys know it probably here, but like once you try to put things in practice, like you'll know it here. My worst feeling from when I'm a kid, from when I'm in like early middle school, is like I would wake up and the first thing I think about as soon as I wake up is like, oh, I cannot wait to go back to sleep. And like, what a horrible way to start your day. You know what I mean? Like, what a horrible first thought to have, instead of being like, yes, like, thank God that I'm up and I'm healthy and I'm awake. Like, I'm going to start a new day and I'm going to kill it. You know what I mean? I got all these things to do. I'm going to be productive. I'm going to accomplish things today. And instead, like, vividly, I remember so many times of me just waking up and being like, I cannot wait until I'm in this exact position. I'm going to go to bed at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. And then what happens? I'm young and I'm stupid. And, I was in high school and college and even until like my early 20s, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock would come and I would be kind of tired and I probably could fall asleep. And then what I would do is I would be like, I'll just watch that YouTube video. I'll just play a video game. I'll just whatever. And then all of a sudden it's 10:30, 11:30, and I go to sleep and I'm miserable because I know how tired I'm going to be the next day, that I didn't catch up on sleep, even though my body's so tired, right? So like one of the big things, at least for me personally, has been like in maturity, has been knowing that I need to go to sleep and being like, nope, I'm not going to get distracted with anything else. Like, it's 9:30, I don't have anything to do. Like, my wife is either doing schoolwork or she's going to bed early or like whatever. It's not like I'm putting out time of not hanging out with my wife once the kids are down, because like, you know, that's important too. You need to make time for the relationships. But if you're just sitting on the couch playing a video game or like, you know, doing whatever that's not really productive, like, treat yourself. That's your time to take care of yourself. And like, yeah, that can take the form of like going to a spa and getting massages and whatever, but it also takes the form of like being mature enough to, you know, I need sleep. My body needs sleep. I remember how I felt this morning. Even if I don't feel like that right now, like I know what I felt like this morning, and taking that and going and like going to sleep. And when you fall asleep before 10 o'clock, I don't know how early you guys go to sleep. Like, I'm usually up at like 6:30. If I go to sleep before 10 o'clock, if I'm sleeping before 10, my next day, I wake up amazing. Like, I'm a better dad to my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a better person. I'm more fun to be around. And I know that. And my family knows that. So it's like, it makes sense. It makes sense to do that, you know? So, yeah, we're going to cover everything on this channel, everything that has to do with like, how do you try to stay in shape as life happens, right? And one of the big things about getting sleep deprived, when you have lack of sleep, not only does your drive go down, but it leads to weight gain. Like, science has shown time and time again that people that get a consistent lack of sleep have like increased cortisol levels, stress hormones, and it leads to weight gain. People are less likely to be active. They're more like, they're in a worse mental state where they're more likely to, you know, cheat on their food plan or their nutrition plan or whatever they're trying to follow. And they're more likely to be like, screw it. I'll just like have wings and beer and watch the game instead of going to the gym, or instead of like, no, I said I'm only like drinking on the weekends, or, you know, whatever it is that you decide you want to do to try to get healthy. When you have lack of sleep, your resolve to try to like stay firm to what you said you're going to do, that disintegrates. And so, you know, super, super important, guys. If you're going to do this, like, you need to start with a foundation. And your foundation, like, out of the three, working out is probably the third least important, which I know sounds crazy, but it's like, you getting good sleep and what you put into your body are definitely like your two biggest priorities. And less, you have to like train your body, and I'm not taking away from it, but like, training your body is not going to do anything if you're fueling yourself with garbage. And training your body is not going to do anything if you're getting 4 hours of sleep a night. You know what I mean? Like, you need to have those two set as a foundation. And then when you train your body, like, you will actually be able to be productive, to see gains, to see progress, to feel good. Like, it will be, you know, it's this self-fulfilling prophecy. Once you get all three of them in line and you start doing them, like, you forget how good it feels to feel good. I know it's a weird thing to say, but it's super true. And so, you know, take it one step at a time. Just start with your sleep. Start with your sleep. You know, if you're going to the gym, that's great. But especially if you're going to the gym, make sure you're getting your proper sleep. You don't want to burn that candle at both ends. All right. So guys, stay tuned for more videos. Probably next time we'll do something on nutrition. Maybe I'll give you a little insight, a little just shot of what little workouts, mini workouts I'm doing. Just try to keep me fit, try to keep me going. All right, guys, be better, be awesome. You deserve it.